Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's your favorite baby girl Keziah, Kez for shorts, and I'm back with another video. So guys, today's video is going to be the part 2 or the continuation of the things you need to know before you get married. What's the things you need to put in your medulla, like in your head before you get married. Don't just rush in and marry then rush out again. So you should take note of these before you get married. So it's the continuation of the previous video. If you haven't seen the video, you should watch it, like you should see it. So guys, without further ado, let's dive in. Let's go into today's gist. So I think the first one, I think I gave 7 points. Yes, so this should be the 8th point. So the next thing you need to know before you consider getting married is learn to correct your partner in love. Learn to correct your partner in love. I've seen a lot of couple correct themselves in front of people, like in a bad way. Like I know of someone that has corrected her husband that the whole room went silent because she didn't correct him in love. Like she literally shouted at him. I think he was doing something, and then she wanted to cry, and then you know, that kind of thing. You shouldn't do that to your partner. You're bringing your partner's esteem down. Yes, you're being disrespectful to your partner. Yes, you're being disrespectful to your partner. You're bringing your partner's self-esteem down, and then you are letting the people around the environment or the people in that room look down on your partner. Yes, if you think it will not lead people to look down on your partner, then you're wrong. Whatever you do, people are watching, and the way you treat your partner, that is how some people will also treat your partner. So if your partner is doing something you don't like in public, bring the person aside. Please, can I see you? You know, talk to the person in love. I know sometimes it could be difficult because you might probably be angry at that point, but you need to control yourself and talk to your partner calmly. Sometimes, like maybe the way it works for me anyway, maybe my husband is doing something I don't like. I might not need to talk. I'll just give him one, like I'll just look at him. There's a way I'll look at him, like, you know, the person will note that, okay, you're not doing the right thing, or yes, like you're not doing the right thing. So you don't have to shout at your partner or just talk down on your partner in front of people before the person takes correction. Most times when you do that, the person wouldn't even take the correction. Like he or she will continue doing it and see what will happen, or let's see the worse you burn the green grass, sort of. So learn to correct your partner in love. Very important. The next tip, be spontaneous. Learn to be spontaneous. Marriage can be boring when you're not spontaneous. Yes, that's why I'm not giving excuses for anybody. That's why some people just want to go out and explore. I feel that is wrong, because if you want something, if you feel you're getting bored in the marriage, you should talk to your partner about it. That brings us back to the first point I made. Marry your friend. So you should be spontaneous. If you want something from your partner, you should be spontaneous about it. Try to create things that will spice up your marriage. Is it a vacation you need to take? Go somewhere. Even if you have kids, we have kids, but we try to create time for ourselves. It's very important. For sometimes you need to refresh your brain, just you and your partner, away from the hustles and bustles of life, hustles and bustles of having to deal with family, having to deal with the things you're doing at home, kids, providing this, taking care of this. Just you and your partner, just have a getaway. Just look for somewhere, get away, have some fun, and come back refreshed. You will come back refreshed, I tell you. Be spontaneous in everything. Be spontaneous in your sex life. I'll come to that one. Be spontaneous in just about everything. Learn to be spontaneous. Just do things that will spice up your marriage. Don't just be like our parents. Some of our parents, that time that they had a very boring marriage and all those kind of things. This generation is different. We can do things to spice up our marriages that will not make our marriages boring. So learn to be spontaneous. Next point, squash every issue. Hey, squash every issue on time. On time, whichever. Just learn to squash, because by piling everything that is disturbing you or your partner does, the day you decide to talk about it, you will explode. You will definitely explode. So if your partner does something to you, talk about it. It's going to be difficult, like trying to talk about it then, because maybe you're angry, but try. Or if you feel while you're angry, you're going to say things you're not meant to say, try to calm down. When you are calm, you talk to your partner about it. Still brings us back to marry your friend. You'll be able to tell your partner, because when you don't marry your friend, when you marry maybe somebody that is way older than you and you're trying to explain to the person, this is what you did and I don't like it. The person asks, am I your mate? Why are you talking to me like that? You go back to your father's house. Those kinds of things. Yes, like it happens. Like I've seen cases like that. That is why I keep bringing that up. So learn to squash every issue. It saves a whole lot of future drama, like serious drama in the future. Squash every issue. Do not sleep with an issue in your mind. It's going to be difficult because you feel, I'm very angry, I don't want to talk about it, but then when you talk about it, there's a relief you will feel. There's a sense of relief you will feel when you talk about it. At least, even if the person doesn't acts like he's not listening or she's not listening, at least you voiced it out. So you, on your own part, you will feel relieved. So learn to squash every issue. Let me put it in the Nigerian language. Sharp, like squash it sharp before it becomes something else. Next point. Don't marry a lazy / a stingy partner. Hey, guys, do not marry a stingy partner. Be it a woman, be it a man. A stingy partner will always be a stingy partner. Don't marry a lazy partner, somebody that doesn't have a hustling spirit, just want to lie down there, watch TV all day, press their phones all day. They are not thinking, okay, what will I do? What can I do to better myself? What can I do to... There are some men that are very lazy. There are some women that are very lazy. They do not want to do things that will improve them. Like they are just there, just lazing around, wasting around. Do not marry a lazy partner. A lazy partner will always be a lazy partner. A stingy partner will always be a stingy partner. Guys, I'm not joking about this stingy thing. A stingy partner will always be a stingy partner. A lazy partner will be a lazy partner. Choose wisely. So next point. Marriage will not always be a bed of roses. Marriage is sweet. Like, let me just put it, marriage is sweet. But then it will not always be a bed of roses, because even in relationships, once or twice you guys will have you will disagree. So some people go with the mind that my marriage is going to be all rosy, So when you have little arguments, shock some people, because they expect it to be all rosy. Like sometimes you will not even want a little of your space, like maybe some time to yourself. You don't want noise, you don't want anything, all those things happen. You just want to be on your own. Remember when you're in your relationship, when you were in a relationship, and then maybe your partner annoys you, you just say, this one, go away, I'm going to my father's house, or I'm going to my house. This one, by the time you argue or by the time you quarrel, you are still in the same house with the person. You are seeing the person and it gets you very hungry. So what would you do? What will you do? So prepare yourself, put it in your mind that it's a bed of roses with thorns in it. Simply put, it's a bed of roses but with thorns in it. Even a rose flower has thorns. So guys, it will not always be a bed of roses. It is very wonderful. Marriage is very wonderful. Marriage is very sweet. But it will have its own ups and downs once in a while. And those ups and downs teaches you to know your partner more. It makes you stronger. in a way. If you learn how to go about it, it makes you stronger. Having arguments means you would know what this is, what this person likes, this is what I should do, this is what I shouldn't do. So having argument doesn't mean something is wrong with your marriage. No, don't you fight with your siblings? Like, don't you have quarrels with your siblings? Don't you have quarrels with your parents? Don't you have quarrels with friends? So it's a normal thing for you to have arguments in your marriage. So put that in your head. It's not going to be a honeymoon stage all the time. Next point. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Guys, some men, some women can be very dirty. Let me use the example of the women first. Some women do not know how to take care of their homes. Like, when you enter some homes, forget the fact that you say you have children. I have children. Some people are just naturally dirty. You will get to a house, you will see the house as if there's no human being in the house. I remember my mom said they used to go to house fellowship in somebody's house, and then by the time you are entering the door, the smell of children's pee will just, like, it's choking. The smell is choking. So they had to stop doing home sale in that particular house. And the woman, whoever is in the house, of course, so people expect the woman to be the one to take care of the house. Even if you cannot do it yourself, employ somebody to do it for you. If you say, okay, you're too busy, you're going to work, you have children, you have all those things, employ somebody that will do it for you. You can't. My mom said sometimes when she remembers she's going for home sale, that's the first thing that comes to her head. She's going to this very stinky house. So learn to be clean. For the women, a man, even a dirty man, wouldn't want to come back to a dirty home. Yes, I'll come to the men. I'm not just attacking the women. So learn to keep your environment for your own sake. Like, how do you feel staying in an environment that is not clean? Problem go day. Problem go day. So learn to keep your environment clean for yourself, for the health of your kids. If you have kids, if you're yet to have kids, put it in your head that your environment is meant to be clean for your kids. For the men too, these men that will come back and fling this one there, fling that one there because you have a wife, you have somebody that will do it for you. No, that is very wrong. You should learn to fold your clothes, put it in your closet when you come back. Don't fling it because you have somebody in the house to do it for you. You didn't marry a slave, you married a helpmate, and the helpmate needs help as well. So you cannot just allow her to do everything. You could do it. You could sweep. You will not die. You could do the dishes. It's teamwork. So cleanliness is next to godliness. Learn to keep your environment, your home clean. Next point. Don't be a nag. This is simply put, don't nag. Whether a woman, be it a woman or a man, do not nag. Like, it's irritating when somebody talks about, you're always making noise, you're always complaining. The person will get tired. If you're a woman, you're always complaining. You cannot do everything that happens in the house, you complain. Whatever you do, you complain. If they give you money, you complain. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about something. Maybe they give you money and it's not enough. There's a way you go about telling your husband, please, thank you for this. First off, you say thank you for giving us this money or for giving me this money. Because some men do not provide. Some men will marry you and you'll be the one to provide. I'm not saying it's a privilege you're doing. It's their right. But then some men do not provide. So if your husband is the type that provides, learn to see if he gives you at that period and you feel it's not enough, just in a very calm way, talk about it and say, please, thank you first of all for providing, but this one will not be enough. There's a way you will go about things in a calm way than just nagging about it. Sometimes when you nag about it, nothing changes. But then when you go about it in a very nice and calm manner, it sure goes a long way. Same applies to the men. You don't nag. There are men that nag, and some men nag more than the women do. And it's irritating when a man nags more than a woman does, because they feel women are always the nags. So do not nag. Next point, be a supportive partner. Whatever your partner wants to do, support them. Support their dreams. Be it a woman. Some men that will say, I don't want my wife to do anything because I want her to stay at home and take care of the kids. Do Did she go to school to come and stay at home? Learn to support your partner. If your husband wants to do something or your partner wants to do something, support their dreams. It's for the benefit of the house, for the benefit of the both of you. So learn to support your partner. Next thing, sex is important. So guys, I'm going to have a sex series. From next week, I'm going to have a sex talk series, because some marriages are suffering because of sex. I don't want to emphasize on today's talk about sex, because I'm going to be talking about it from next week. I'm going to be talking about sex. Sex is underrated in marriages. Like, sex is one of the causes of partners cheating, be it women or men. Yes, women cheat in marriages. Women cheat in marriages. Men are known to be the cheats in marriages, but some women cheat in marriages as well because of sex. So sex is very important. Let me not just hammer on this one, so that next week you guys will have the main gist and all that. So sex is very important in marriage. Carry it on your head like it's your business. Like, carry it on your head, like, let it be your business. So guys, we'll talk about the sex one from my next video. My next video, I'll be talking about sex in marriage. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to subscribe. You're watching and you're not subscribing. Huh? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Help a baby girl move forward. Guys, let's reach 200 followers by, say, next week. Oh, please, guys, please. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the like button and the notification bell to know when I post my next video. Guys, you don't want to miss this sex in marriage gist from my next video. So I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. So I'll see you in my next video.